My philosophy of education as a teacher is one that I am expected to include a variety of learning opportunities in engaging and stimulating environments. Now, this environment is one that will provide each student with the best instruction that best suits their individual learning style. I will incorporate each style into the weekly instruction for successful and effective learning for each student. In the classroom, I will have specific goals and expectations that I will expect to be followed and adhered to each day while in the classroom. Students are to keep their classroom organized and take a lot of pride in that they are learning something for themselves. Students will respect their peers and any other teacher while they are on school grounds at any time. Another role of the students in the class is that they are to be responsible for the ownership of their work, either individually or while in a group setting. This is a classroom management plan that I intend to introduce to the students at the beginning of the school year so that they will know exactly what I expect from them throughout the year. My thoughts of building an inclusive professional learning community for educators is one that they are able to collaborate among other colleagues to gather new teaching ideas for lessons to better the students. These professional learning communities are a great asset to the school as the educators are working toward one goal, and that is to become better teachers successfully. Now, these learning communities can be done while in school, on their lunch break, or on teacher in-service day. Something that the teachers can get together and discuss any issues that may arise that they can't figure out on their own, but they have a colleague that they can go to and get some answers for what they need to do for their own classroom at that particular time. Now, if you were to walk into my classroom today, you would see students being actively and positively involved in the current learning instruction. They may be participating in group or individual projects that are directly related to the outcome of the lesson. This is referred to as a learning objective. The lesson design that I am referring to right now is called backwards design. Now, this design is not really new, but more and more schools are opting for this design because you start with what you want the students to achieve first, and then you work your way forward. Now, the school model I think that you should implement is a flipped classroom instruction. This instruction type includes one of the 21st century skills that students need to master, and that is technology. Technology is everywhere. So incorporating it into the classroom is a must. This instruction has students doing lessons on the computer instead of out of a book, which is generally called homework, what we're used to. Now, the students go home, they log onto their computer, and they go to the classroom, and they click on the module that they are supposed to. That module needs to be mastered before they can go to the next module. If they are having problems the next day at class, they can ask their teacher to better explain something, or if the teacher is not, or if the teacher is not available, they can assign them to another student that has mastered that module until until they are able to master the module and go ahead and move forward. Now, the lessons of a flipped classroom can be targeted for each student's individual needs, therefore increasing their motivation for effective learning and success rates.